BTS's comeback is on hold. HYBE without BTS. The group is under attack, the BTS members were stalked at their homes, and fabricated photo surfaces showing V kissing. Stay tuned for the full story. BTS will not return immediately. During a recent shareholders meeting, the CEO of HYBE, Lee Jae-sang, talked about BTS's upcoming return to music after they finished their required military service. Lee told the company's stakeholders that although BTS is getting ready to come back, they still have to finish their military duties by June 2025. After that, they'll need some time to plan and get ready before they can start their music activities again. Lee explained that they are working hard to make sure BTS's comeback is a big success. This includes working with some of the best songwriters and music producers. He emphasized that it's really important to plan carefully because BTS is famous all over the world. Lee mentioned that usually they would make new songs, release an album, and then go on a tour. But because BTS is so well known globally, they have to think even harder about what steps to take next. The members are nearly done with their military service, which they started between 2022 and 2023. Suga, due to some health issues, served as a social worker and is expected to be done on June 21st. RM and V are scheduled to finish their service on June 10th, and Jimin and Jungkook will be done the next day. This is an important time for BTS as they finish up their military service and think about what comes next in their careers. Fans around the world are really looking forward to seeing what they will do when they return to music. HYBE without BTS. HYBE has faced some financial struggles due to the band's mandatory military service. During the meeting with shareholders, Lee Jae-sang candidly discussed how the absence of BTS has negatively impacted the company's profits. Although BTS was not active in the music scene, HYBE still managed to hold 172 concerts last year, which helped increase revenue from ticket sales. However, this boost wasn't enough to fully compensate for the financial shortfall created by BTS's hiatus. The launch of new music groups and investments in various new projects also altered the company's revenue structure, leading to a drop in overall operating profits. Despite these challenges, Lee Jae-sang remains optimistic about the future. He highlighted potential growth areas for HYBE, particularly its global fan platform, Weverse, and its new ventures in the gaming industry. This strategy involves introducing new features on Weverse and deepening involvement in the gaming sector. HYBE is also advancing its global expansion efforts, particularly through a strategy that involves establishing multiple labels. Lee discussed the success of this approach in Japan, noting that it has significantly contributed to the company's market position there. A new audition program planned for Japan aims to continue this momentum by facilitating the debut of a second group in that country. In his concluding remarks, Lee emphasized HYBE's commitment to its long-term strategy of strengthening and expanding its multi-label system across the globe. This strategic focus is designed to ensure the company's resilience and adaptability in the ever-changing entertainment industry. While the temporary absence of BTS poses short-term financial challenges for HYBE, the anticipation for their return continues to grow. Their comeback is expected to provide a substantial boost to the company's revenues and fan engagement activities. BTS members were stalked at their homes. BIGHIT Music has recently taken strong legal actions to protect the band from serious issues like stalking. This comes especially after an event at the end of 2024, where someone was caught and legally charged for stalking members of BTS. On March 31st, BIGHIT Music released a detailed statement explaining their recent legal actions aimed at protecting BTS's rights and safety. One of these actions included a lawsuit against the YouTube channel Sojong. This channel was accused of doing harmful online activities against BTS. Initially, the court decided that they had to pay about $51,600 in damages, but the channel is now trying to reverse this decision through an appeal. Additionally, BIGHIT Music shared information about another stalking incident involving BTS. The person involved was caught by the police during their illegal actions and has faced legal consequences. Earlier this year, the court decided that the stalker had to pay a fine of about $6,790. While BIGHIT Music didn't specify which BTS members were affected, this situation has caused a lot of worry among the band's worldwide fans. However, the fans were somewhat reassured by the agency's active measures to address these problems. In another worrying case from late 2023, a woman in her 20s, known only as Miss A, was reported for stalking BTS member V. She approached him in his building, struck up a conversation, and even handed him a marriage registration form. This led to the Seoul Gangnam Police Station issuing a no-detention summons to Miss A for breaking South Korea's anti-stalking law. Following this, an emergency restraining order was issued to keep her at least 100 meters away from V and to stop her from contacting him directly. These stalking issues have impacted several BTS members, leading both the group and their agency to publicly condemn such actions. In September, BIGHIT Music announced a firm no settlement policy against stalkers, making it clear that they will not go easy on such offenses. If Miss A is found guilty under the updated anti-stalking law in South Korea, she could face serious penalties, including up to 3 years in prison or fines of about $21,200. These events reveal the ongoing challenges celebrities face in maintaining their privacy and safety. They also show the important steps that management companies like BIGHIT Music take to protect their artists from such threats. BIGHIT's statement. BIGHIT Music has also let everyone know that they're really stepping up their game to protect BTS from harmful stuff happening online by taking serious legal steps. On Weverse, the management company made it clear that they're dedicated to fighting against all sorts of bad behaviors, like lying about the band, personal attacks, harassment, spreading false information, and nasty criticisms. They're doing this as part of a bigger plan to take legal action against people who do these things, making sure these individuals are held responsible for their actions. To make their protective measures even stronger, BIGHIT Music has set up a new way for fans and others to report any mean or harmful content aimed at BTS. With this initiative, BIGHIT Music is really showing they're proactive in dealing with the challenges BTS faces from negative online behavior. They're not just committed to protecting their artists, but they're also giving fans a way to help look out for their favorite band's rights and reputation. This setup lets fans take an active role in defending BTS against unfair and harmful actions online. RM's letter. BTS's RM recently posted a heartfelt message on Instagram, sharing his thanks to everyone who helped him create his second solo album, Right Place, Wrong Person. He posted this handwritten letter on Monday, March 31st, acknowledging all the key people who played a role in making the album, which was released in May 2024 while he was still completing his mandatory military service. This album is a big milestone in his career. In his letter, RM gave a special shout-out to Sanyeon, saying, "Sanyeon, who stood with me at the beginning and end. If it weren't for you, the timeline of my life might have been a little different." He also thanked other artists like Jungkook and Sehun, with Sehun handling a lot of the practical tasks like Andor, and Jungkook helping to enhance the sound of the album. He appreciated his friends Seokjun and Subin for their support and for documenting the making of the album, and Jimin for taking unique photos and stills during the process. RM also listed many other team members who contributed to the album. He expressed regret that he couldn't name everyone from the early songwriting sessions in February to the final production touches, but he was really thankful for everyone's hard work. He thanked his music companies, BIGHIT and HYBE, for their support in launching such a big project, even though he wasn't sure what impact the album would ultimately have. RM also thanked his fellow BTS members, who have been with him for the past 10 years, and his fans, highlighting how important they've been in his journey. He wrapped up his letter by mentioning all the personal relationships that have meant a lot to him both before and after his military service, noting that Right Place, Wrong Person is an album made for all the right people who find themselves in the wrong place. When fans saw this letter online, many were deeply moved. They praised RM for his beautiful words and the emotions he shared. RM's thoughtful message shows the teamwork involved in music production and strengthens the deep bond he has with those who support his music journey. BTS under attack. Recently, a big scandal hit YG Entertainment, one of the top music companies in South Korea, when a former employee claimed the company was spreading negative stuff online to make BTS look bad. This ex-worker said they leaked a huge amount of data online to show what YG Entertainment was up to. This person, who goes by YG Leaker online, said they put out terabytes of data from the servers of 7 different entertainment companies. This included big names like YG Entertainment, SM Entertainment, and JYP Entertainment, as well as HYBE, Cube Entertainment, Blockberry, and RWB. The files they leaked were named after each company. The leaker also accused YG Entertainment of having weak security, which made it easy for them to access and leak this info after they were fired. They even claimed that BTS won't be making their group comeback until 2026, which was a surprise to many. Things heated up when the leaker briefly shared an audio clip of a song they said was recorded by a BTS member back in 2012. The song was quickly taken down, but it sparked a lot of talk and speculation among fans. BTS fans were quick to react on social media, especially on X. They were really upset and doubtful about the claims. Some fans argued that it didn't make sense for YG Entertainment to hire people just because they didn't like BTS, suggesting that these accusations might be overblown or completely made up. Many BTS fans stood up for the group, focusing on how old the leaked demo was and questioning the real reasons behind the leaker's actions, especially since they said they didn't like BTS and preferred Blackpink. This led to wider discussions among fans about the truth of the leaks and whether they were illegal. Fans have been busy reporting the site where the leaks were posted, trying to protect BTS from any damage these potentially false and harmful claims could cause. The whole situation has sparked more talk about the pressure and competition in the K-pop world, showing how tough and sometimes unfriendly it can be for the artists. As the drama unfolds, some fans are being very cautious, saying that even if the claims seem unlikely, it's better to stay alert and report anything suspicious related to the leak. However, others are skeptical, thinking that these might just be made-up stories using BTS's fame to get attention during a scandal. This whole incident not only shows the possible security issues within big entertainment companies, but also reveals how fan loyalty and social media can really shape what people think and feel in the competitive world of K-pop. Fabricated photo surfaces showing V kissing. The alleged leaker also released a bunch of information and photos involving some big names in the industry, but one photo in particular really caught everyone's attention. It supposedly showed Jennie from Blackpink and V from BTS kissing. This photo spread like wildfire on social media. Jennie and V have been rumored to be dating before because of some photos that were leaked in the past, so when this new photo came out, a lot of fans didn't totally dismiss it as fake right away. But soon enough, people started to question if this photo was even real. Some really observant fans noticed that the photo looked a lot like a picture of the famous actors Bradley Cooper and Irina Shayk. When they looked more closely, the similarities were too strong to ignore. It turned out the photo said to be of Jennie, and V was actually an edited version of a photo of Bradley Cooper and Irina Shayk from a moment that was covered a lot in the news. This discovery that the photo was doctored and falsely presented as something it wasn't really shook up fans and the media. It led to a lot of discussions about how important privacy is and the problems with spreading fake news in the entertainment world. This situation showed how easily celebrities can be targeted and how their images can be misused, sparking conversations about what people and social media platforms should do to prevent spreading untrue and potentially damaging information. HYBE's generous deed. HYBE donated over $680,000 to help fix cultural heritage sites in Korea that were damaged or destroyed by wildfires last week. They announced this generous donation on Wednesday, showing their commitment to preserving Korea's cultural history. The donation was given to the National Trust for Cultural Heritage, NTCH, an organization that was set up in 2007 under the Korea Heritage Service. The NTCH focuses on protecting and managing Korea's cultural heritage, which has taken a hit due to recent natural disasters. The wildfires affected 33 important cultural heritage sites. In a press release, HYBE shared their sympathy for those affected by the wildfires. "We extend our sympathies to all the victims of the wildfire," they said. "As a company that creates content and is deeply involved in the cultural industry, we wanted to help restore the damaged cultural heritage." In response to HYBE's donation, a representative from the NTCH expressed their gratitude and a strong commitment to repair the damage quickly. They said, "We will go above and beyond to restore the priceless cultural heritage by expediting all necessary processes." This shows their dedication to getting the restoration work done quickly and effectively. HYBE's donation highlights their role as a supporter of culture, but also shows how big companies can help take care of national heritage, especially during tough times. This action by HYBE is a great example of how businesses can support cultural preservation and help build a society that values and protects its rich cultural background. Who is more successful, J-Hope or Jungkook? J-Hope has made headlines again in the international music world. His new solo single, Mona Lisa, has reached number 65 on the Billboard's Hot 100 chart in the United States as of this Tuesday. This is J-Hope's 7th time on this well-known chart, which ties him with another BTS member, Jungkook, for having the most songs by a K-pop musician on the Hot 100. J-Hope first made it onto the Billboard charts in 2019 with his song Chicken Noodle Soup, which featured Becky G. This year, he's had a lot of success with 3 of his songs making it onto the charts. Besides Mona Lisa, his digital single Sweet Dreams, which features Miguel, and his collaboration with Don Toliver on LV Bag have both done really well. Not only has he done well on the Billboard chart, but J-Hope also dropped a second remix album for Mona Lisa this Tuesday. The album includes 5 new versions of the song, showing off his ability to switch up his style and dive deep creatively. The song hasn't just been popular in the US, but has also hit the top spot on iTunes' Top Songs chart in 67 different regions across the globe. It even made it to number 56 on the UK Official Singles Top 100. J-Hope's knack for mixing hip-hop and R&B has really caught on with fans around the world, proving he can stand out as a solo artist apart from his work with BTS. This latest success highlights how influential he is becoming in the music world globally, and shows how well he connects with listeners everywhere through his unique music and artistic flair.